Hi, this is Keith Reed, editor, NPN Magazine. We're here at the 2012 PEI NACS show. I'm here with Bob Rinkus, Executive Vice President of PEI, and Connie Dooley, who's worn many hats at PEI over the years, and from Administrative Director and currently running the trade show. And I guess first, Bob, what's your impression of the show this year?
Members seem to be very pleased. Exhibitors seem to be pleased. I just walked the hall, and all but two said they had more traffic than last year, which bears out our 17% increase in attendance. So overall, we're just very tickled.
I'm in the Kickback Points booth with Kickback Points President Pat Lewis. He's also a partner with Oasis Stop and Go, and he's also been very heavily involved in the PCATS initiative over the years, and is a former chairman. And Pat, PCATS has some very specific needs right now, don't they?
Absolutely, Keith, and I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to talk about this. PCATS is a standard body for our industry, and it's a place where we get the vendors to our industry and retailers together to create standard solutions for technology. And we have a lot of great participation at the vendor level. Obviously, all of the major point-of-sale vendors and vendors of different solutions in our industry are involved and working together to create those standards. What we really need is a few more retailers. We need a retailer's perspective. Retailers come at these things from a totally different viewpoint than the vendors. They're looking at these standards as an opportunity to improve their business processes, take costs out of their companies, and create a situation where the technology moving forward has more of an opportunity for a plug and play should they choose to change technologies in the future. And they provide invaluable guidance in the creation of these standards. So what we're really hoping is to get the attention of some more retailers out there and get them to join PCATS.
And it really gives them an opportunity to have a say in the very equipment that they use on their own sites.
Yeah, very good point. You get a seat at the table at the onset, at the beginning, and that's incredibly important. Another aspect of it is just the connections. You're actually dealing with the people that are creating the solutions, as opposed to a salesperson or a middle distributor. So you're really at the foundation of where the solutions are created, and you can help shape the direction that technology is going in our industry. And that's just an amazing position to be in.
Thank you very much, Pat.
Thanks.
I'm in the Ad Systems booth. Ad Systems provides home and back office solutions for fuel logistics and store operations. I'm here with Chris Kiernan, Director of Retail for Ad Systems. And Chris, if somebody's had a system for 10 years, and they're fairly comfortable with it, what are some of the things they should consider as far as a potential upgrade?
Well, the new products by Ad Systems use the latest technology to really give you the insight on your day-to-day operations and better control over your margins, especially merchandise.
And what does that mean to the bottom line typically? What type of return on investment might they expect with those greater capabilities?
From a bottom line perspective, they can reduce their overall inventory. It's really important when you're carrying too much product in stock that's not selling. We allow them to see their top performers and see of the top performers what the margin is on them, and along as eliminate some of the slow movers in the bottom.
What's that you have in your hand there?
This is our latest product, the eStore scan. It allows the store manager to quickly produce inventory audits throughout their store, as well as create shelf tags and scan in invoices coming in from your vendors.
Thank you very much, Chris. Have a good show.
Thank you.
I'm here in the Blackmer booth with Scott Jackson, Product Manager. Talk a little bit about DEF. You guys make some solutions in that area, and it's been one of those things where it's a bit slow to get started, but the market seems to be picking up a little momentum right now.
Yes, it is. We've noticed that product is now beginning to sell more. The infrastructure is being built up, and as that gets built up, we are selling more pumps, because that's what we provide for the DEF market. Is here we've been displaying at the NACS PEI Show the STX 1220, which is our solution for tote filling of the DEF, about 70 to 80 gallons a minute to fill the totes, and it's we're starting to see more and more sales of this. And then we have the STX3, which is the next size up for use with the offloading rail cars and transports as well. So we're starting to see more and more momentum and increase of sales for our products for that DEF market.
Excellent. And how's the show been for you guys generally?
We've had decent traffic. The nice thing here is that we get to see our distributors, that are across the U.S. and Canada, and we've been able to have those conversations with them, fill them in on what we've got for solutions for DEF, as well as some of our other product line, what we're doing, and it's been good.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Scott. Appreciate it. We're in the Wayne booth. I'm with Annika Berkler, Helix product manager, and we're going to discuss the brand new dispenser line that Wayne has just launched. Annika, what went into the thought behind developing an entirely new line at this point in time?
So at Wayne, we are always in the forefront to include new technologies and also see what market demands that we need to cover now and also in the future. So we are constantly upgrading our current products, but also we saw a need for a new global product line that we can, offer across the world.
What are some of the interesting features you've added with the new line here?
There's a lot, and it might be difficult to pick a few. But if we start to look at the overall architectural design of the dispenser, it's a very different looking product compared to what you see in Wayne, but also with our competitors. So it's not only very good looking, actually it's designed for function. So one thing I would like to point out is actually the slimming profile that you see.
Sure.
It creates a feel of an approachable product, so it's non-intimidating for users to actually use the product itself. So with that slimming profile though, you get a lot of benefits such as the tilted nozzle boots, so it's easy to replace and pick out the nozzle from its location. And with that you can also see we have the centralized display area. You see it also, for example, in our Ovation product. This is also to create sort of a soft feature of being approachable, recognizable as well for the user, sort of an ATM style.
Sure.
Some other details though, I would say our sales and volume display really stands out. We have chosen a white on black principle to make it very visible when it's in an outdoor environment. So it is actually easier to read, white on black, and the contrast and the size of the figures make it very clear.
It is very distinctive and very striking when you observe.
Yes. Other than that, I would also like to point out the different areas that we have. If you look at the display area, this is the clean area. It's a bit protruded to be away from the dirty zones that we have on the side of the display area. So the slimming profile, the design, but also the color schemes sort of make that distinction and keep the dirty area away from the user when you use the product.
What has been the reception of the product at the show so far?
It has been very well received, very well. We are happy, we are proud, and it's good to hear that our customers also like the product.
Thank you very much, Annika.
Thank you.
I'm in the PDQ booth with Nicole Upchurch, Business Development Manager, and Nicole, it's been kind of a rough few years here, and for a retailer out there that's looking to, for the different things they can do with their capital, what are some of the advantages of a car wash for their profitability?
The number one thing would be high profitability. Car washes tend to be one of the highest profit margins items on a C-store, and getting greater profit margins versus the gas margins right now is definitely a benefit.
What are you guys showcasing at the show this year?
We have launched our new friction unit. It's called the ProTouch Icon, and we're very pleased with this unit. It launched successfully about 4 months ago. Several locations are installed now in California, Pennsylvania, and Texas, and we're very proud of this new addition to our brand.
How's the show been so far?
It's been a great show. One of the best shows we've seen probably in the last couple of years.
Thank you, Nicole. It's been a pleasure. I'm here in the Source North America booth with Jeff Jerzanowski, Business Development Manager for Source North America. Jeff, what's the, we've had a pretty tough economy here in the last few years, and of course still a little tough today. What's the business environment like out there?
The business environment's challenging. There's a lot of changes on the horizon in our industry that are, people are willing to invest money, have to be cautious about what they're doing. We have a couple of regulatory issues that are going to impact the money that if, such as stage 2 vapor recovery, if you build a station today, you may have to put stage 2 in, and next year you may not have to. So, there's a loss of money there. Marketers may decide to invest in market areas don't have that. We have the issue with the hitting the blend wall in the biofuels coming up, where we have to look at possibly E15 more, E85. So the equipment that is being used is greatly changing. The costs. So the guys that are looking to make an investment today, they don't want to just buy what they need today. They want to make sure that equipment, their investment's good for 5 years down the line. So a show like this, especially this show, is very important so they could come in, see those products, make sure that those products are both compatible, certified for the application or needs. So it gives them a chance to look at it, look at the rise, and see what they wanted to budget in and what they want to go with. So, but that, with an election year also, that makes it more challenging. People are more cautious about how they're going to spend their money and where they're going to spend it. And coming to the show and answering those questions help them make those good decisions.
It seems like it's been a pretty good show this year. What's your perspective on that?
It's been a very good show, actually. A lot of good questions, and the manufacturers seem to have stepped up to the plate to help prepare their products and make the products that are needed and required. And it's a good show. And quite honestly, with the down economy, I travel a lot. I meet with a lot of business throughout the country, and people are on travel restrictions. They're really trying to survive, and so usually they're less likely to spend money to come to the show. But there is a lot of people here from across the country, actually across the globe. It's an international show. But it's been very good. We've been very pleased with the traffic at the show.
Jeff, thank you very much.
Thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate it.
I'm here with John Lansbury, Director of Marketing for TerraCare. We're going to discuss a little bit about what's happening in the DEF markets today and what your position should be if you're a retailer or marketer, depending on really what your business model involves.
Well, yeah, thank you, Keith. I really appreciate you being able to discuss this today. And the first thing that every retailer should know is that this is a product that every diesel engine has to use basically after 2010. So therefore, if they've got diesel pumps in their operation, there is going to be a need for this product. And all of the retailers out there that have diesel and sell it should be starting at least at minimum with the small package sizes. We actually have one here. This is the most common size in the industry, 2.5 gallon, and they should at minimum have that stocked, because when a driver is running out of this, they have to get the product. So it's a built-in market, and the ability to sell this is quite easy because the operator of the vehicle is looking for the product.
Sure. Now, if you're a marketer where you're moving higher volumes of diesel and you have diesel customers, local trucking fleets or commercial customers and such, what type of solutions are you looking at there?
Well, first of all, I think the key is if you don't have DEF on your site, you will be losing probably some diesel sales to the guy the individual who does have it on their site. And most of the chains today in the trucking industry, the large-scale chains and the fleet locations themselves, where they have home fueling, are putting bulk dispensing in. Some of them start with above-ground dispensing units, which are about 1,000 to 2,000 gallons. But many of them are quickly going to underground tanks, which are equivalent to the size of fuel tanks, 8 to 12,000 gallons. And the need for this is quite clear in the sense that this is used at 2 to 3% of diesel fuel. So quickly, people are discovering that they can move substantial quantities of this product. And you can start above ground, but one of the issues of above ground on site is you have some logistics on that site, and many retailers today have gone below ground because the site is cleaner and they can bring in full tanker loads of the product, which is most economical method to bring the product in. Can save 20, 30 cents a gallon in some situations by going to these tank systems that are below ground.
Sure. How's the show been for you guys?
It's great. A few years ago, people were asking us, what is this? Now it's more, the need is there, so they're realizing that there's a business model to pay, and a payback on installation of equipment. And one of the last points is, the quicker operators get into this, there's a price position on the product that right now, not everybody has it, and there are margin is quite good on this product right now. So it's something to consider. The sooner you're in it, the margins are actually quite good right now. So the show is great, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
I'm here in the PetroClear booth with Dwight Rutledge, PetroClear's sales manager. And Dwight, I hear you have some new products out there that are actually focused on the NASCAR market.
That's correct, Keith. We just got through developing a filter for Sunoco, and it's a high-volume alert type filter that is used to filter all the fuel that goes into all the NASCARs at all the NASCAR races. So it's pretty exciting, and so every time you see a race, you'll know that the fuel has been filtered through one of the PetroClear filters, and it's been going on for over a year, and everybody's very pleased. It's been a good project.
Dwight, how's the show been going for you guys?
Awesome. Very, very good. Very good. Very busy. A lot of international, a lot of national. Things are great.
Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Anthony Rodriguez. I'm with DM2. We're really excited to be at the NACS show this year. DM2's core competency really focuses on the petroleum jobber and all the different phases of the business that the jobber has to offer, from card lock to petroleum, fuel distribution, lubes, card lock, several other phases. We also have a retail offering that goes with it. Obviously, it's a great fit to be at the NACS show with so many retailers here. A lot of them are in the petroleum business, and DM2 has several customers that are here, and we're also looking to add on those that are looking to automate and also streamline their processes by adding DM2.